Hello, boxing fans. George Hansen, the Pope of Pugilism. Got a good one for you today. I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend himself, former welterweight contender, Frank the Silk Montgomery from the city of brotherly love. How you doing, Frank?
All right, George, how are you?
We're going to cover a lot today, man. We're here in your private gym. Private means private.com, where you train celebrities, lawyers, doctors, and everybody. Talk to me, before we get into the boxing stuff, talk to me about your private gym and how you got started.
I always loved boxing, so couldn't step away from it. So what I did was created my own personal space, and that's where I'm at all the time. Just trying to stay in shape so I can live longer.
Okay.
Can't compete anymore, so now it's just trying to be healthy and live longer.
Okay. Talk to us about the plans you have for your clients who can come here in this wonderful space, train without worrying about anything, hit the heavy bag, speed bag, get boxing lessons.
Well, if for the young kids, if you want to learn how to defend yourself, we teach that.
Okay.
And if you want to just exercise, we teach you stretch first for the first few minutes, and then we teach you offense, defense, tactical skills. In boxing, you're either setting up or being set up. So we teach that, and for youngsters and adults.
Okay.
Same thing.
And they can do it in the privacy of this place where
One-on-one training.
One-on-one training.
One-on-one training.
And I guess we'll put this up on the website when we finish this interview. Private means private.com. Right. The word private means private.com. They can reach out to you.
Nobody else is around when you're training.
When you're training.
That's right.
So you're going to have Oprah Winfrey up here.
Hopefully.
Will Smith.
Hopefully.
Oh, Wesley Snipes.
Hopefully. They can all come.
They all can come.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got something to teach all of them.
Okay. Let's segue into your boxing career, man. You fought Buddy McGirt. You were a contender. You were one of the first guys managed by Johan Jr., promoted by Johan. You guys are still close.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Talk to me how you got started in boxing.
Well, actually, I was throwing punches at 4 years old.
Okay.
Being raised in the projects. I used to fight my pillow in my bedroom for hours.
Okay.
You know.
Who won?
Well, that's a good question.
Okay.
Never got that question asked to me before. But I used to, fight the pillow for hours. And, you hit it low, it bends down, you bring it up.
Okay.
But I didn't know it was boxing because I never been to a fight.
Okay.
And I never watched any fighting on TV. So it was just something that was naturally done. And I was doing it for hours, and when I turned 14, I became an amateur.
Right.
Met you.
Yeah.
And the rest is history, Became a pro, because I didn't want to be a grown amateur.
Right.
Right. So.
And I have to give a disclosure. I was one of your sparring partners. And people said to me, why did you run and train so hard and spend so much time? I have to admit, I had to spar with Frank Montgomery.
Well, I learned a lot from you. I never told you that, but I learned a lot from you. Absolutely. Actually, the jab, was a cross between you and Tommy Hearns.
Right. Because
Tommy Hearns shot his jab one way, and you shot your jab another way, but they both were effective.
Right.
And they both was powerful, and they both called for respect, and that's what I liked about it.
So thank you for that, Frank, because I was really trying to be Tommy Hearns. Couldn't tell me I wasn't Tommy.
Well, your jab looked very well, and that's where I picked it up from.
I thought the guy that trained at Kronk was an imposter, and I was the real Tommy Hearns. But no, let's talk about some of the fights, man. I mean, you were coming. I mean, I've seen you dominate pros, dominate everybody in the Philly gym, and everybody thought this guy's going to be a world champion. What happened along the route?
Well, it's funny you said that you seen me dominate in the Philly gyms, because actually, I didn't know anything about success.
Right. Okay.
There wasn't YouTube
Mm-hmm.
or none of that stuff to spark a successful little flame
Right.
or to light a successful little spark that might have been inside of me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just doing what was natural,
Okay.
something I loved,
Mm-hmm.
which was boxing. So I go into the gyms and I understood that if I go into another neighborhood,
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to win.
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to look good. I'm supposed to be strong. And what I did was, when I started boxing, I discovered that there's a lot of weaknesses.
Right.
I'm going to strengthen those weaknesses. Stamina, getting hit with body shots, getting hit in the head all the time, you know. So I learned the weaknesses first. And that helped me in my sparring sessions,
Right.
you know, because no matter what my opponent was doing,
Mm-hmm.
my sparring opponent, I always said I need to learn this, and I
Right.
kept learning.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted, and once I learned it, I moved on to the next thing. So I never understood success.
Right.
So when I became a pro, it was something I was doing for fun.
Right. I see your point.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
so everybody else was trying to get somewhere that I fought.
Right.
And it was funny because I never fought with any anger,
Right.
you know, like biting down on the mouthpiece and
Mm-hmm.
throwing something. I never did that. It was all natural.
Okay. No, we see that, man. And it's interesting you say that because I've seen you totally outbox everybody. A lot of people don't know it. 6 feet, almost 6'2". You were 140 pounds fighting in the junior
Yep.
welterweight.
Yep.
Just mowing over a guy, dominating them, just taking care of business.
Yeah. It's something I love to do, and I love to outthink somebody.
Right.
Because when I see my opponent, all I see is a brain, hands and arms and legs.
Right.
I don't see nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm boxing intelligence. You know, I'm boxing smartness. I'm boxing. So if you don't come with none of that, then we're just wasting our time in the ring. We're just moving around.
Mm-hmm.
You know, basically to me. So you had to come with some intelligence, and I still look for that in fighters today. How intelligent is the fighter? What is he doing?
Right.
Is he setting up somebody, or is he getting set up? You know, is he just got strength and power or speed? Do he know how to put it all together? You know, moving around a person, lateral movement, good stamina, a good chin.
Right.
You know, you can't build a good chin, but you can move your head.
No, I
try
see
to
your
stay
point.
out of the way
I
as
see
much
your
as possible.
It's ironic you mentioned that all of us been trained by the same man, the great Charles Cornbread, Ramey, me,
Right.
you, Hank Lundy, Dow Jones, probably the fighter who came closest to you as far as thinking. Dow Jones, dangerous Dow Jones, 4-0.
Absolutely.
Darryl is like a carbon copy because watched him. He's even back in the gym sparring. Darryl is just 5 steps ahead of everybody, and you were the same. The guy could make a mistake, like with sparring with you. If you throw the right hand, don't come back with the same punch
Right.
because you've already calculated and you're going to get countered.
Well, you know, Daryl, like myself, has what you call insight.
Right,
The ability to look deep
right.
into a person or a thing.
Mhm.
That's what insight is. And it's in your head first.
Mhm.
The person that you see in your head, you sparred 1,000 times.
Times, right.
1,000 times. So when you come out in reality and you're fighting somebody, the fight in your head was hard.
Right.
So you should walk through this person because all the mistakes was made in your head already.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So when you're sparring somebody, everything that you tried in your head, you're going to try here.
Right. Right.
And having that ability is unbelievable. And that's what I see in Daryl.
Mhm. That is true. One of the things I always tell young fighters,
Mhm.
and being a Jamaican, and a lot of people don't know you're also Jamaican, your grandfather's a Jamaican. So a lot of people don't know that Frank has a lot of family in Jamaica. We were always told, my dad always told me, you have to be good at many things.
Mhm.
And it's really true. Got to be able to have more than one skill.
Right.
A lot of people don't know, when you were boxing, you were actually going to school and you became a licensed electrician.
Right.
You still have your own business.
Right.
Talk to me about you going to school to become an electrician.
Well, I always was taught to have a job.
Right. Okay.
That's how I learned the art of hitting and not being hit.
Okay.
Because I couldn't go to the interviews all messed up. My mom said, I need you to work for PGW, Scepter, you know, electric company, somebody. You need a job.
Right.
So who am I to go against mom? You know, actually, I applaud those guys who went against their mom and became great.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I couldn't do it. So I learned the art of hitting and not being hit, moving around, not getting hurt, because I had a job interview. So that's what I kept thinking about. I need to go to work. I need to go to work. So I don't think I ever gave boxing 100%.
I see your point.
You know? And
so how was it, man? How was it being able to become an electrician, develop your own business, which is quite a successful business as an electrician, where you hire other electricians? How's it running your own business?
It's good, but what led me to that was not having not having the ability to see success early in my life.
Right.
So I discovered success, and I've been going forward about it, you know, ever since.
Okay.
So that's how actually I push myself now. Everything I do, I push myself.
You push yourself.
Right.
Okay. The question that I ask everyone: Who was your favorite fighter? Standard question.
Actually, I didn't have a favorite fighter.
Okay.
I took something from everybody.
Who did you steal from?
I stole from Tommy Hearns.
We know that. We could see it.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Okay.
Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Man.
Any people in the gym.
Right.
You know.
Marvin Mack.
You know, Marvin Mack. Just people, regular people, famous people. I stole from if I see something I like, and it could help me, I stole it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I wanted to be all around.
Okay.
And I wound up being all around. It was a good career. I enjoyed it.
And it's great, man, for you. Let's think about all your career. Professional fighter. You run a successful electrical business. And in your time, you're training people at private means private. I mean,
I can't let boxing go.
Can't let it go.
I can't let it go. It's so much, you know, to learn and to know about boxing that it is a good feeling.
Right.
To know offense, defense, and I want other people to know that it's not just war.
Right.
You know, hit somebody, hit him. It's an art to it.
It is.
You know, like I said, you're either setting up or getting set up. You know, hopefully you're setting up. You know, a lot.
Right.
But that's what I love about it. And you know, it's all about moving around, trying to figure a person out. You know, being in shape and thinking like an athlete and not a boxer.
Right.
Because if you think like a boxer, you're going to limit your training.
Right. That's true.
So you need to think like an athlete. So why do people die at the end, you know, breathe hard at the end of 12 rounds or 10 rounds or 8 rounds? Because they don't breathe properly while they're sparring.
I see your point.
So they need to learn all of that. And I like that, you know. So hopefully I can teach people when they come in here things of that nature.
Well, anything else you would like to tell the audience here?
Come and join PMP, where private means private. One-on-one training. No one else is around while you're being taught. Private means private.
Well, folks, I have it here. Boxing skill training knowledge. Train like a pro. Call me for more info. PMP, private means private, which is privatemeansprivate.com. And I know Chris Tony's going to put this flyer up, but they can call you 267-332-1767.
And leave a message. You can leave a message there.
Well, folks, there you have it. Former welterweight contender Frank the Silk Montgomery from the city of brotherly love, licensed electrician. He runs a private gym here. Please reach out to this gentleman. He's a wealth of knowledge. He knows it all. Plus, he's training alongside you. Thank you for watching Boxing 396. See you next episode.
When me come that and not become pressure. Jack only the boy if you know the yardie bed. When it come that and not become pressure. Jack only the boy you better not test gunshot. Like a big bomb in a fight for us clatter. What them a talk about and them a get shot. come back.